Now, it was an episode of Straight Politicking. Me, Alex Alonso, Spotter had set out that day, and it was OG Porky from Kitchen. He had set in, and we had a little. We was talking about different communities that get along now. You know what I'm saying? Because East Coast and Kitchen, they on good terms now. East Coast and Florence, and then I asked him, well, why you don't think we could do this on the West? Why I haven't worked on the West? Honestly, as far as Inglewood family, I don't think it ever be that though. You know what I'm saying? What 60s, 90s, rolling hundreds or nothing like that. You could like slow it down and somebody can make a call.
But
like,
what happened?
Ron could call me like, hey, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? We could slow something down, but
Something happened between the Inglewood families and the A Trays that made it cool.
no, it was just a cold war based on they beef with 60s and they wasn't coming to us no more. And then the county jail got hectic at one point, that 2000 floor in the early thousands. You know what I mean? And the neighborhoods wasn't giving up no fair ones, and that was getting done wrong. And those, if you was opposing the neighborhoods and we letting it all on the same flow, 4,000, they was, oh, they over there sewer moving and grooving. That's a label. It started as a label. You know what I'm saying? You reacted to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I got the you got the headphones on.
Yeah.
All right. Run the clip, Alex.
Hit on something. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he hit on is that don't nobody want to die. You feel me? People want to slide, try to get away with it, thinking they gonna outsmart the police and things like that. But don't nobody want to die right out. Back in the days, the United States, it was funny, you know what I'm saying, how the world used to go to war. You know what I'm saying? You would know who you was going to war to. So let's just say, for instance, you know what I'm saying, 6-0, A-Tray, or whoever, you feel me, Hoover 9-0, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say, these entities, you know what I'm saying, how these entities supposed to have beef and stuff like that. So back in the days, you know what I'm saying, they had just, you know what I'm saying, okay, it's beef, all right, well, we about to go up here to St. Andrews Park, at Jesse Owens Park, at Manchester Park, on Slauson and Crenshaw, and we about to line up. We gonna be on this side, y'all gonna be on this side, and we about to shoot it out until we see who the last man standing. As we know, Warren Bennett ventured away from that. Those dudes was ready to die and knew at any given time they was gonna die. Out here, people trying to get away with murder. They really don't want to die, but they want to keep up this fictitious war. So Munchie point out to him that ain't really no bloods beefing. Ain't really no bloods beefing. So Munchie, like, all our wars we ain't had, Divilanes, you know what I'm saying, other blood sets, that ain't came and with. That's no more. So something else I had wanted to touch up on was Munchie had pointed out that he don't think it'll ever be cool between the 90s, rolling 160s, and the IFs, you know what I'm saying? But he was like, it could slow down. You know what I'm saying? It could slow down, different, you know what I'm saying? Level heads prevail, we got each other's number. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ron, he threw, you know what I'm saying, the older bro from 60s, Ron out there, you feel me, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, he threw him out there like, we can get together and, we can stop, you know what I'm saying, and slow some stuff down, but I don't think it's going to completely stop. And that be the mindset that is treacherous as well as poison amongst black people, because I'm just going to say this, and it's just my opinion. How can you rightfully so beef with anybody in any hood? And I'm not talking about nobody specific. I'm just talking about in warfare and beef in these gang wars. How can you rightfully so beef with a set, lose some homies to them, and then be cool with them because of a relationship before the war, or because, oh yeah, we both gangster Crips, or we both neighborhood Crips, or we both blood sets, so it's easier to let that go versus a Crip and blood or a neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, an A-Tray gangster or Hoover or something like that. That is just ludicrous and mind-blowing to me. I don't care if we had a...
All right. You said that was treacherous and poisonous, right?
Yeah. So.
I'm trying to. No, cause I was just being a realist, right? Cause I thought about this, and I've been trying to like think hard. The hoods that get along, that didn't get along before, they had a relationship before they beefed, and they came back together at some point. But the only hoods I could ever think of and I thought hard, and they correct me in the comments that beat from the giddy up from the gate, but end up being cool later. Is only Inglewood family and A Trey that never had a relationship prior, or Peblos and Avalon. That's it, right? I so that's what I'm saying. Those be the easier hoods. Like if you ain't never ever had a relationship before, it tends that it shows to let somebody could point out another hood that it don't never be good like that. You know what I mean?
Sure. And so let me clarify this and clear this up. So basically, when I said that, it wasn't that I was per se trying to take a shot at you or saying what you thought was poisonous. But in that same retrospect, what I wanted to highlight is that people allow. Okay, so I feel like this. How you explain? Let me explain this. So in warfare and beef, period, bro. Like I don't care. Like if it's somebody we cool with. Like let's just say Avalon's and A-Trey gangsters. If Avalon kill a A-Trey gangster and we start beefing and we beefing, and at some point, oh, somebody steps in like, man, look, bro, you know we gangsters, bro, we homies. It was like this before then, man. We need to kill this, and we let that go. But then you got some other dudes chiming in, like, hey, look, bro, we trying to kill a beef with y'all. Ooh, niggas like, oh, nah, that ain't happening. So I just feel like on that aspect of warfare and people getting killed, just like a lot of people don't know, bro, we ain't had a few scrimmages and gang wars with the beef with the Hoovers to where people and been killed. But somehow, some way, whoever making the phone call on what sides, it always come together to where it's brokered until we can into where we can be cool with one another. So the homies might feel indifferent to the 60s, the 90s, or you know what I'm saying, whatever a neighborhood set. So my thing be like this, like what's good for the goose is good for the gander, bro. I don't believe in giving one nation peace but still pushing war on the other nation when we got bodies from this nation too, because you got to understand at the end of the day, these people that died on this side, now if it's a war, nobody died, it just been some shootouts, I can understand that. But when it have been warfare and people died, them loved ones, them still homies, them comrades, and you got to understand when you broker peace with them, they still got brothers, sisters, fathers, mothers that feel some type of way about they family member being killed by this perspective set.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just what I be. I be like on a, if we ain't gonna be cool with nobody, and all my realists, all right, that's just what we on. We gonna tear it up, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But if we gonna allow peace to this branch, why not allow it to this one?
No. I understood. Hey, but no, I was just being a realist. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I could for sure, from the outside looking in, see A-Trey Gangsta in '60s being straight, but before Inglewood Valley in '60s, because it was shit, man. It was '60s at Monster Cody funeral, bro.
Yeah,
And the
sure.
same thing with Pretty Boy from '60s. It was A-Trays at Pretty Boy shit. You know what I'm saying? And they lived around the corner from each other. You know what I'm saying? You know, the North and the '60s, they border each other.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So it was some type of love there before versus some '60s and well, no, I got homies that got love for certain '60s over there. No first name, last name, like older homies.
Yeah.
But as a whole, like you know me, but no, I wanted to touch on that. You know what I'm saying? But and it just seemed like on the east side it'd be more easier to you know what I'm saying? I don't know why, but they got more. They got more done on the peace note on the east side than on the west side.